Benvenuto! Welcome to Cherry Hill Home Cooking. My name is Mark. Today we're going to make Cajun Macaroni Salad. Now, this isn't something I normally make. This is the first time I'm making it. While we were making our mayonnaise, or one of our recent videos, when I was looking for different recipes, I came across a recipe for Cajun Macaroni Salad, or Creole Macaroni Salad. And I happened to mention it to one of our favorite subscribers, Todd. Hey, Todd, yay! And I said, is this a real thing? He said, yes, it is a real thing. So anyway, I researched more and more recipes, and I think this is like a lot of macaroni or any kind of summertime salads. Everybody has their own take on it. So I looked through many different recipes, kind of took all the things that I liked out of them. I saw some that call for peppers and some that don't call for peppers, some that call for vinegar and don't call for vinegar. So anyway, I've mixed them all together and hopefully they're going to come out delicious. So first thing we need, of course, it's macaroni salad or pasta salad. So I've got a pound of elbow macaroni. Of course, you can use any macaroni you want. A macaroni with a hole through the middle so that your sauce can get in there is probably the best. But I don't know. To me, macaroni salad always has to be elbows. All right. Then we need some veggies that are going to go in it. All right. So now I've got most of them all prepared here. You can use red, green combination. I'm using a combination. So I've got a half of a red pepper here. You guys that have watched us know that I'm persnickety about this little white membrane in there. I think it makes everything taste bitter, so I always cut that out pretty good. Got a stubborn seed there that does not want to come out. Right, and then this is completely up to you. You chop it however you like it. I tend to like them in macaroni salad or potato salad. I tend to like it cut pretty small. But if you want bigger pieces, it's your salad. Cut them as big as you want. All right, I'll save this for breakfast tomorrow. And of course, we're going to need a couple cloves of minced garlic. So again, you guys know I hate minced garlic, so a couple big cloves. And then we need 4 celery stalks, okay? So, and again, I cut them up somewhat thin. You do them however you want to do them. And we need, this happens to be a Vidalia onion. Any sweet onion will do. And you want probably, a large one. This was pretty big, so I cut it in half. And again, cut it into whatever size pieces you want. That's good. Put those in there. All right, so the next thing we're going to talk about is our mayonnaise or salad dressing. Todd told me that he told me that he makes Creole salad a lot in the summertime, and he said he only uses blue plate mayonnaise. So we ordered this online and got some blue plate mayonnaise, and I have to say it is delicious. Mayonnaise is that it can be very regional. Up in our area, when in Massachusetts, it was always Cane's mayonnaise. We're not in Massachusetts any longer, and it's hard to get it now where we are. Blue plate, I guess, is very much down in the South, Louisiana, or all around up in that area. Anyway, it's delicious. All right, and then the next thing he said, they always use Zatarain's ground mustard. We had to order this too because I couldn't get this up in our area. But I'll tell you, I like it very much. I'm glad it came in a 2-pack because it's really good on a sandwich. It's not necessarily hotter. It's vinegary, and it does have a little bit of spice to it. All right, so but if you can't find it or you don't want to order it online, you can use any kind of you can use a spicy brown mustard if you want, a whole grain mustard, a Dijon. All right, so we're gonna try to stay authentic to Todd. So we got both of those, and I definitely will be using this and probably the mayonnaise quite a bit in the future. We need a little bit of vinegar, all right? Any kind of vinegar you want. I happen to have red wine vinegar here. You can use white vinegar. You can use whatever you want. Salt and pepper is to taste. I put about half of a teaspoon of each. That's to taste. I will put that in the recipe, what I used. You need some papryka, all right? So that's going to give it a little bit of color and flavor. And then, again, we're going to use Tony's Creole Seasoning. Now, this is a little bit spicy. I'm going to put in the recipe 1 teaspoon. I only used a half. A couple other recipes I saw called for hot sauce and horseradish. I'm going to put that in the recipe. I'll put optional. We're not using that today because even though Wade and I, like a little bit of spice, that's, I think, would be too much. Then we need a couple tablespoons of lemon juice. All right, so I've got my mayonnaise, my vinegar, and the mustard in here. I'll give this a good squirt. All right, that's going to be just about a couple tablespoons. Some of our ingredients have run away here. All right, and then I got my my dried spices. Put them in there. Give this a good mix. Chop up our garlic. Ooh, that lemon smells delicious. Nice and fresh. Of course, I got a coming there. All right, so we got our garlic nicely chopped. We'll throw this in here too. If I had a smaller spatula here, it would work better, but I'm gonna get that nice and mixed together. It smells delicious.
I like the smell of the lemon.
Yeah, that lemon that was a nice fresh door. I don't know if they start to smell stronger as they get fresher or as they get older, but anyway. All right, I'm gonna give this a little taste. That's good. I might need a little bit more mayonnaise, just in case. I'm going to leave that out. All right, guys, so we got our pasta in this big bowl. Now, you don't have to use the separate big bowl. So if you only want to wash one, do it in the one you're going to serve it. But I'll get this in and toss this together. I'm just not sure if 1 cup of mayonnaise is going to be enough to coat everything, so I'm going to start with what we got. And if I need to add a little more, I'll mention that in the recipe. Because really, all we got left to do now is get our dressing in there. I actually think that could use a little bit more of the Tony's. Let's see how this goes. There it goes, and then you just want to fold that in. Now you do want to, now I made of course, I don't know if I mentioned, but of course you want to make the pasta according to the directions on the box. I made this a little while ago, so it is cooled down a little bit. Actually, I think that's, I don't know, what do you think? Do you think that, I think that's good. Do you think it needs a little more dressing? Or?
Looks good to me.
Yep, I think so too. We might refresh it a bit, and I'll tell you when we take it out. So as I started to say, so I cooked this to the package directions to tender macaroni salad, this isn't going to cook anymore or be heated or anything like that. So if you did it too al dente, you know, sometimes when you're going to put it in the oven or something, or you're going to eat it, you know, just with sauce. But anyway, I did it till tender on those package directions. So that's basically done, guys. Now, I started to say about the pasta. Sorry to be all over the place. In some recipes I've seen, it said, you know, cook your pasta and then rinse it under cold water to cool it down. Please don't ever rinse your pasta. Okay. You don't need to rinse it. We're going to put this in the refrigerator or to cool it down. I suppose if you wanted to serve it right away, maybe you would, but we're going to put it in the refrigerator and let it, you know, come to get nice and cool. So I'm going to put it in a decorative bowl. I can see it falling out of there. Hey, so far I haven't dropped one. Oh yeah, I think that's a good amount of dressing. Because we don't want it, or at least I don't want it swimming in the mayonnaise, because you want to taste all the other things too. But I'm going to get every last piece of pasta out of there that I can, because we all know that Wade loves pasta, but he loves the taste of it, but in his mind it's like the most carbohydrated thing you can eat. And I think I've made pasta twice this week, huh? Did I? Oh, no, I didn't make it. I made American chop suey last week. So I have a feeling he'll enjoy this, but I'm going to end up eating most of that. Doesn't that look, I love the color of it. I don't know why. I mean, it's, it almost looks folly colored, but I don't know. It screams, you know, because it's got those little darker colors, but it screams summer to me. All right, so we're going to, excuse me for 1 minute, don't show my shorts because I got those crazy shorts on today. Thank you. We're going to cover it with some saran wrap. And I'm going to throw it in the refrigerator. It's kind of early in the day. It's only a little past, well, 12:40, which we usually have dinner, so we usually shoot a little bit later, but this is going to cool in the refrigerator at least a couple hours. All right, so what I'm going to do in the next couple hours, I'm going to go to the laundromat and throw our big gigantic winter quilt into one of the big machines. I have my own washer and dryer, but I'm going to throw it in one of those big heavy duty machines so I can do it, get it done. So that's what I'm going to do for the next 2 hours, and then we'll come back and we'll have some pasta salad. I think that's it. See you later. All right. Well, once again, here we are. Dinner time, a little earlier than we usually eat dinner, but I was starving. I've been eating all day. So we got our, we're going to call it Cajun Macaroni Salad, right? Or Creole, I guess it depends upon which one. We got some nice, no, it's Cajun. That's Cajun. Yeah, okay. It's going to be Cajun, but we got a nice deli meat sandwich. I got some turkey and Cooper cheese, which is our favorite. And Wade's got Cooper cheese, turkey, and roast beef. All right, let's dig in. Let's try our, it looks delicious. It smells delicious. I hope you're going to like it, because I like it a lot. And I will definitely make it again. I think you could actually, next time I make it, I'm going to use the full amount of the seasoning and the mustard.
It's not bad. It does have that Cajun taste to it.
Maybe not bad. It's delicious. Well, I will say, thank you, Todd, because I would never have tried the Zatarain's Creole Mustard, and I think it's become one of my favorite things. I have it on my sandwich. Yep. No, I think that's what
I like it.
Okay, good. Could maybe a little salt, maybe, or
Maybe. Yep.
I might adjust that too. But again, it's the first time I made it, so follow the recipe, guys.
Recipe. Yep.
I don't like delicious. All right, on to my sandwich.
Thank you guys for watching our video, Please remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Ciao.
Bye.
You know, I think it's very good. Like I said, I went a little light on the spices for you.
Oh,
But,
you have to do that?
that, I love that Creole mustard.